Frogleapstudios.
Hi folks, it's a beautiful day in Norway. Suddenly it was summer. And this is the view from my bedroom. It's good. It's almost like I don't want to go in the studio today, but I love what I do and the studio is right there. So let's go and talk about some vocals. Alright, I'm in the studio, so I'm just gonna ramble on a bit about my theories around vocal recording and vocal live performance stuff. So for me, the most important thing is believing what you're doing when you're doing it. And this transfers also to guitar or bass or drums or whatever. When you're singing, you have to be 100% certain when you deliver the line that you can do it, or else it's gonna show back to everyone else that this guy ain't good because he's like uncertain in the voice. So let's take a look at the microphone, and if you're singing like, "Hey baby, I don't wanna leave you now," you can hear, okay, this guy ain't believing shit. But if you're singing, "Hey baby, let's go and dance now," even if you're out of pitch doing that stuff, you can see and hear that you're believing what you're doing. So that's the most important thing. If you see bands starting up, playing live, and they're doing a little mistake when they're playing, and maybe you don't even hear the mistake, but you can look at the band, they're going like, ooh, everyone's looking at the drummer or just looking very uncertain. But if you see professional bands or experienced bands, if they do any mistakes, they're usually just laughing about it or just, it doesn't matter, because it doesn't matter. What does matter is that you go in for it 100% and you just do it. So for me, recording vocals is a whole different thing than playing live shows. I mostly play acoustic live shows, and it's a whole different voice in general that I'm using there also. But when I record my vocals, most of the time I just record one line at a time. So I'm really focused on just the one line that I want to get as good as I can get. So doing this doing live performances where you maybe have to save your voice a little bit to get through the whole thing, or if you're playing 2 hours, you can't give 150% from the first minute. So you have to find a balance there between power and stamina, really. One of the most important things for me also is the rhythm part of the singing. I can hear my voice on older recordings.
The world has ended, and no one committed a crime.
My voice hasn't changed really that much in the last 5 to 10 years, but my precision on the singing on recordings, I can listen to songs I've recorded 8-10 years ago, and the voice is the same, but I'm so much more on the rhythm now that helps so much, that your experience to hit the beat on another level, and all this stuff, and how your voice comes out in general is experience. So many people ask me about how can I growl like this or fry or all this stuff that I don't even know what's called. You just have to try what fits your voice, because every voice is different, and just find a way for your voice to come through and be really precise on the rhythm part. That for me is like da 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 da. That's really the most important thing for me when I'm especially recording songs, is to get that 100% spot on. So if you have any other questions about vocals, that's maybe one of the most asked about things I get, and it's the most difficult, I can't even say difficult, the most difficult thing to talk about or give advice on, because it's really personal also on how your voice works. So, but I'm more than glad to share my experience, and any questions, just put it in a comment, and I'll do more videos about it if you're interested, and I'll see you later.